Paradise World Videos. We're in Torrevieja, Costa Blanca, and we're taking a walk around the back streets. We're going to check out the bars and restaurants, and it's absolutely buzzing already. 30 degrees, it's a scorcher, and we're going to be taking a walk around up to the promenade, and we're going to see what's going on. And I'll tell you what, a lot's happening here this morning. If you've never been to Torrevieja before, I'll tell you what, it's a nice place to visit and check out all these restaurants and bars tucked around the alleyways here, and a good mixture of people here as well, not just Spanish. You've got all nationalities, and of course, as you all know, it's a very cheap place to rent and good transport links, and all year round it is absolutely thriving with people. It's quite a big city. It was known for a poor city, Torrevieja, but in recent years they're doing so much investment. As you know, we've got the big project up at the port due to open in July, but it doesn't look like it's going to be this July. And all the roads have been done, payments, buildings getting renovated, a lot of restaurants popping up out of blue, and yeah, new benches as well. As you can see, we've got some people on these new benches here, and some of them you can even plug in your phone and get charged. And then we've got the new toilets are now open up on the promenade. So yeah, lots and lots of investment going on here in Torrevieja, and up and coming city. And if you want to come here and check it out and just visit for a few of these restaurants and bars, I definitely recommend it. It's got some beautiful churches here as well. And of course, it's where all the old fiestas go on as well. Raymond Gollard from Plaza Constitution. Nearly every month you'll have one massive fiesta, and they all travel down from up north, from Madrid, Barcelona, and they come down and visit this town. You see new benches over there. Yeah, dotted up everywhere, these benches, and that's just plotted up as well out of nowhere, kind of a play area for the kid. And this is the bench I was talking about. You've got one round by the harbour, the famous fountains there, and you've got one here. You can literally just plug in your phone. You put your USB cable into that socket there, sit there while you're charging your phone, and it's all to do with that solar panel. The streets here, you've got all these kind of tapas as well. You can have a bit of Spanish breakfast, and it is cheap, cheap as chips, believe me. We do set menus here as well, and the Italian coffee, the best in town, they're telling you. I get people asking me about restaurants in Torrevieja. Literally everywhere you turn, there's new restaurants just popping up. So you're spoilt for choice there, and you've got all different nationalities here as well. We've got Colombian cafes, you've got Italian, you've got all kind of Latin restaurants, Moroccan. Just take a walk around. Literally spoilt for choice here. Before we show you the beach, of course, the amazing restaurants along the front. You've got your fish restaurants here as well. And also, if you like a bit of Asian, just by the church, you've got Asian restaurants. In this restaurant here, offering all kinds of set menus. And that's your fish restaurant. I do think the old lobster there gives it away a little bit. If you fancy a bit of fish, there's your menu there, so you can always freeze frame it, and you'll get to see what kind of food they do in this fish restaurant and what you expect to pay. Done up, very, very nice. Very, very fishy. Turning your go-to, you've got all kinds of different tapas bars. Just take your pick. And just further along here, we're going to come up to the famous Raymond Gollard, which we just chuck a right. And that is where we're going to be finding a lot of the designer shops. Mixture really, you've got the bingo hall, you've got the pizza, Domino's, as well as the famous Plaza Constitution, the amazing church. Literally, wherever you walk, you're just stumbling across little bars. There we go, that's the one I've not seen before. There you go, bit of brekkie there, €3.50. Bit of Ammon, Serrano. Yeah, nice little place, isn't it? Of course, it's morning time, so a lot of these places are not going to be open because they're mainly restaurants. But what you will find open will be the old tapas bars. These places here, this is Mino, but there is loads of sports betting places. They're open from early morning, 10 o'clock, all the way around to 3 or 4 in the morning. You can get a bit of food in there, drink. Of course, sports bar. That's for your sports betting. If you're into a bit of sports betting, bit of rouletting or football, basketball, you get all that in there. You've got the machines. Go, old snazzy barber there. Go, nice barber shop. Look at that, all done out in gold. All right, boss, what's the price of an haircut nowadays? Quanto precio? 10 euro for an haircut. Wow, that's cheap. We pay 20 in England, £20. England, £20, and you're charging 10 euro. Mucho bien. So if you want your haircut for 10 euros, get down here, snazzy little shop here. Go just further along, we've got another one. Look, tapas everywhere. Sport for choice, ain't ya? Thinking of coming here for an holiday, we've got some hotels here as well. We've got one now, Hotel Fontana, and it's actually pretty cheap. You're looking at around 45 euros to actually stay in a city like this. There's plenty of estate agents dotted around, but this one here I personally know and do a lot of work with, Future Properties in Spain. And this company here will look after you proper. Tell them paradiseworldvideos and give them the information you want and they'll find your property. Now we are coming up to the busiest road in the city. No doubt it is the famous road as well, Calle Ramon Goulard. And as you can see all the way down, there's bars, shops, restaurants, clothes, every kind of shop. You've got your banks, your supermarkets, your drugstores, Bruni of course, and then your chemists, tapas bars again, bakers. You've got your main bus as well that comes along here. So literally everything happens down this road in Torrevieja, and we're going to take you to the lovely church. We have a nice tapas bar around by the church as well. But this is famous, this road as well, because when they do have their fiestas, they close the road off, and it normally starts from the far end of this road and finishes up by the church. Not only we got like estate agents, solicitors and everything else, got plenty of gyms dotted about here as well. So if you're going to do a bit of exercising, there's lots of gyms to choose from. So we got your sports shop just there, and then your chemist. You've got the Sun Lawyers office there, dotted everywhere they are. The furniture shop. Of course, if it was to go up there, 3 or 4 turnings, you'll be on another busy road where you'll find a bus station. Torrevieja bus station, many routes, take you all over, or the Costa, Guatemala. Of course, as you know, up to the airport for 8 euros. Souvenir shops. And as you can see, we've got a lot of these old buildings just over there. But I'll tell you what, they're actually renovating a lot of them now. They're getting snapped up and then blocks out of them, apartments. As you can see just next door, they're doing exactly that, what I just said. A lot of these are getting renovated because it's up and coming. When I come here, you can pick a studio up for 20,000 euros, a studio apartment, or a 1-bedroom around 30,000 euros. Of course, doubled now. Everything's shot up because everyone wants to come to Torrevieja. And on the right, that is the famous Plaza Constitution with a beautiful church and the fountain. And many years I've seen many videos of Torrevieja, and you all know that is the gathering place as well. And just round to the right hand side of that, you've got these beautiful kind of tapas bars, always busy. And just on the other corner, you've got a lovely little restaurant as well, which I'm going to quickly show you. Good old mixture, as you can see, of all kind of shops. That's your souvenir shop. There you go, the kiddies playing already in the square. It's like a gathering place. These little huts sell sweets and popcorns, candy, floss. And yeah, night time, that's where they all gather. Yeah, big old tapas bar restaurant, this one. Goes right along. And I just did spot a cash till there. I wouldn't advise to use them because you could be paying anything up to 7 euros. And if you are thinking of coming to Spain or buying a property or do a lot of travelling and you want to exchange money out, I'd advise you to click in the link below in the description and get one of these currency cards. And don't cost nothing, you just click on the link and someone will contact you and you can have a card just like a bank card. And eventually you'll be able to sort all your bills out on it once they get the IBAN sorted out, which is in progress. And yeah, got to get it, you've got to get it. A lot of you already have. I've got the currency card. You just change whatever currency you want. Best rates going, no commission. It's a no-brainer, isn't it? Currency direct, yeah, definitely make sure you get the currency card. If you're a traveller as well around the world, just change the currency on the app and then change it back what you don't use. You don't have to use these rip-off machines. But yeah, just up here on this next corner, I'll tell you what, I'll show a lot of them, this restaurant when I do my videos, because it is really, really nice. I don't know how they survive these tapas restaurants, but they all seem to have customers. Beautiful little done-up restaurant, get some cake, some really good Spanish food in there, breakfasts. It's on Calle Caballero de Rodas, literally right by the church road, and you'll find it. But there's some beautiful food in there, and you can go and take anyone there any time of day. And if you're into cakes as well, they've got a beautiful little cake display just there. All this kind of cakes, look at that, nice, eh? But they don't just do cakes, they do milkshakes and everything. There we go, some food going out there. Nice little restaurant, pasties. See, done up really nice. Sit inside or sit outside, take your pick. So yeah, nice little place to chill out. And if you like milkshakes, look at that. Nice, bit of a pancake on the go. So we're gonna cut straight up, all the way down, and up to the old promenade. And I'll tell you what, that is gonna be really busy, because today we've actually got a bit of blue sky. It was a little bit overcast yesterday, but yeah, today it's already heating up, like I say. Sweaty heat, innit? Sweaty Betty, they call it. I don't know if any of you are thinking of making a move here in Spain, or just doing a holiday home, or buying a second property, and you're not sure where to buy, and don't know the ins and outs of everything. Of course, when you're buying property in Spain, you've got to think that ain't the final price, because the final price is 13–14% on top, because you've got all the hidden taxes. So it's very important you watch these videos. I'll post them at the end. There's a couple of videos you need to watch about the buying property in Spain, and make sure you get your decent solicitor. And I've got an expert solicitor you're going to see in the video. We'll explain everything. And of course, if you're thinking of visas and everything, don't run up to the embassy. There's no need. Make sure you watch them videos. I'm going to post at the end. No, when I come to Spain, I had to learn everything myself. It was like a minefield. You know it's cheap here, and you're sort of Googling everywhere, and you've got scrambled brains basically. Everything's so good, price, and the food's good. But so you know, you don't know everything, do you? So this is what I try to do, help everybody and give them a good start, so they don't waste too much time running around, especially when you deal with estate agents, because in Spain they don't even reply. Yeah, it's very, very strange. They work here. They will list property that's been sold a year ago just to hook you in. That's why what I deal with, they're going to show you property that is on the market within your budget means. So you're not wasting all your life looking at properties online and trying to get appointments and then get hooked in. So yeah, you want to make that move, and you need more information about it. I've got all the information in the description, my email address and everything. But Torrevieja, a lot of people say it's a dump. I'll tell you what, it might have been a dump before, but if it's a dump, you won't get this many people here. Look at this. Coming up to 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Really think they're going to do this big £1 million project just over there with tons of bars, restaurants, cinemas, and waste all that money if no one's going to come to an area that's a dump. We've got tourist trains dotted around. It'll take you to the famous salt lakes and along the coast up to La Mata. Got museum, you've got histories, you've got marinas, harbours, all these different kind of places. Busy all year round. And look at that gleaming there. It's gleaming. The new toilet is open, 50 cents. You can actually go in there for 50 cents. But yeah, see people chilling out, tops off. Nice, eh? Come and live the dream on the Costa Blanca. Another month, you're going to walk round here, all round by the harbour, all down the side here. And over there you've got restaurant, Asian restaurant, and you've got some nice Mexican restaurant all along there. I tell you what, you won't get a table at night. Another month, you will not get a table anywhere because the Spanish eat late at night. They're not like the British, eat 6, 7 o'clock. They eat 10, 11 o'clock at night. And everywhere is absolutely rammed. And you would have to book an appointment. You wouldn't have thought so with all these bars and restaurants. But you would have to book an appointment. It is that busy. I've actually got a video. I'll put it up there, Torrevieja at night as well, and you can see yourself. And I'll tell you what, I get asked about restaurants which I can recommend. There's so many in Torrevieja. I could spend years trying to go in every one of them. But there was one I did go in, and I'll tell you what, there is restaurants that they say are good, but you can pay an arm and a leg for. If you're looking for a reasonably priced restaurant, good service, good quality food, you wouldn't go wrong with this place. La Casona, and yeah, it's been here over 100 years. It's got the old museum in the back, the medical cupboard and everything. Definitely recommend this place. And you've got the outside seating area as well. Get a steak meal for about 23 euros. So it's not expensive. Nice little restaurant. So I'll put that on your list. There we go. It says there 1994, and they've got pictures, literally the beach on their doorstep. That's how much it's changed around here in Torrevieja. Then you've got the Chinatown, the Chinese just there. Just over there, you've got the side view of that project. It's massive, isn't it? Going all the way around. I mean, when you first look at it, you think they're building a football stadium, because you can see like kind of tiers. But yeah, that is meant to be open in July, 3 or 4 weeks. But they didn't say what July, so yeah, I think we're talking about next year. They were held up with some kind of excuses because all the sheds had to go here. As you know, all the hippie sheds have been moved. The fairground got moved all over by the water park. Hippie sheds have moved down the road to another part. And of course, they're had to do all this kind of work. While I'm walking along now, all this was dug up. And further down now, just down now, same here, they're still digging it all up because they're putting all the sewage pipes in and everything, all to do with this big project. But as you go along, there's all new restaurants here as well. Say, I haven't been in these ones. They look a bit pricey. Of course, when you're on holiday, you don't mind splashing out a little bit, but when you live in Spain, you don't want to pay too much, especially when there's lots of bargain restaurants. But this one here, it is nice inside and they do nice food, but can be a little bit pricey. And as we just go up the next corner where we got the tobacco shop, incidentally, tobacco in Spain, if you're buying tobacco to go back to the UK, now we're not in the EU, it's actually cheaper to buy it at the airport because you've got your duty free. Where before, when we was in the EU, it was the other way around. It was so much cheaper to get your tobacco and a tobacconist. So a lot of people ask that question. So my advice is, if you want to get your cigarettes to take back home, I recommend that you go and get it in one of these places in the airport or on the plane. But if you're in the EU, you need to get to these tobacco shops and they're everywhere. But right on this corner here, as you can see, the Good Burger's been there a while. And you've got the red chili, Indian, Mexican. But yeah, we've got on this corner here, look, someone's snapping pictures, just open, looks pretty, doesn't it? They've just finished modernising it. And of course, churros, the old chocolate donut. And then you get your pancakes and your ice creams. Pretty little thing, isn't it? Yeah, nice, clean, modern. There we go, this is what you're going to be getting here. These are the old Spanish treats here, churros. I say, they look like bananas. That one on a waffle on a kind of lolly stick. But you've got all your ice creams. I bet I'm making you hungry this time of morning. And then your slushies over there. And just there will be your prices. There we go. One blob of ice cream, €3.80. If you want a couple of blobs, €6.50. And if you're a beast and you want three, €8.50. But yeah, so this is just open. I should imagine this will be banging later. Especially with this temperature. And we've got it all the way to October. Just there, we've got a kebab shop on the left, and then we've got another one on the right, Varto. And of course, a lot of people tell me Varto kebab is really, really good. Not had it myself, but it's a massive restaurant, and tables and chairs all down the side there on the right. And I've seen it in the summer, absolutely heaving. And just up there on the left, there is another restaurant. And the rumour is, they call it the Thieves of Spain, of Costa Blanca, because it is so expensive in there. It's like a rich man's restaurant. But I have done a video and I've actually been in there okay for a special occasion, but they are proper Spanish. You can have a proper Spanish starter, cheese board and everything. Quality steak, quality fish. If you're having a wedding or a birthday, I recommend that place down there. Other than that, it's a little bit pricey. So yeah, up on the old promenade now, you go, they've got the cocktail bar, all kind of food. You go, get everything, can't you, in Spain? Any kind of food you like. But look at the project there. Slowly, slowly, it's coming along. So up on the promenade, right on the corner here, we have the famous Keeper's Bar. This is where everyone sits and they watch the world go by. There we go, just there. And they get the front row as well. It's like watching a show. And that's the hombre of the sea there, the man of the sea, looking out. So that is the Keepers on the left. We've even got Burger King along here. But yeah, I've got all kind of food. Like you say, you get your paellas and all that up here. So the front row is taken up today, the Keeper's Bar. But all along here, they literally do the same kind of food. Your paellas and burgers and salad, Mediterranean kind of stuff, ice creams, the beers. Done a video before, the whole along there, Torrevieja restaurants along the front. Literally, average price for a beer is around €3, €2.50 for a wine. It's not bad, is it, to be on the front? This is the dream, isn't it? Torrevieja promenade. Like I say, a lot of work's gone on along here. We've got some new bike racks gone in. Police are parading the promenade nearly every hour just to push the looky away. They come up in their cars or motorbikes and then off they go. And then the looky come out with their blankets. Then the police turn up, and then looky step to the side. They just want to make it all clear as it's busy now, summertime. And they've even done these lines I've mentioned in previous video. All these tables have been marked out with yellow lines. They can't go outside their boundary. They don't want them taking a mickey and using too much space. Of course, they charge them, don't they, in Spain? Business rates on how much space and how many tables. So yeah, they've been busy here, been marking all the boundaries. There's another one of them chairs, they're all dotted along. So yeah, money has been spent. They've put the new lighting up here. Got an Irish kind of bar just here. And then you've got one just over there in the corner there, next to the hour. That's always busy, pretty reasonable price. So if you're looking just for a brunch or anything like that, they do all the same kind of food, kebabs and sandwiches and all the rolls and whatever you want really, pizzas. So it's not expensive. Or if you want to come to the beach, just bring an old picnic basket. Lovely, innit, eh? This is what you do. Make you feel good for the day. Come here, walk along, bit of exercise, sit and chill, watch a few people, pinch yourself at its reality that you're not racing around in traffic jams and rushing to work and rushing home. And you're all sitting there, not a care in the world, all chilling out. Of course, this was put here 6-7 months ago. And they all love their photo with this bench here that says, I love Torrevieja. Remember, we're only in June. July is when it all happens here. When the kids break up, this place is absolutely 10 times even. And we're in the morning time as well. This end, really, this is where you've got the beach starts. All up that way, there ain't no beach. So here, this is where you've got your little beach areas. And then the further up we go, as you've seen in many of my videos, you come up to the nice bit of beach and all the bars and restaurants in a line. Oh look, a bit of maintenance going on. And these are the workers, Torrevieja workers. There you go, like the council, Automento. And he's had to take his clothes off and put his shorts on. Repair the old steps there. There is one working and 3 watching. That's normal, isn't it, eh? Of course, you've got the concrete benches you can sit on. Lovely, isn't it, eh? Absolute lovely. And all these places along here, these Italian restaurants, all be full of people. Come 6, 7 o'clock. And just further along here, we've got your ice cream places. Ice creams all along here, really. Open all year round as well. Of course, temperature's good all year round, isn't it? Why not? Ice cream parlour right next door to each other. Of course, if you like all that kind of different flavour ice cream, around about $3.75 a scoop. Or you can have a tub if you want. But it's not like Benidorm here. We ain't got the lager louts and drunks falling all over the place. So yeah, it's a nice little family holiday place. And the kids like this beach because it's in a little cove and it ain't too deep. They can keep an eye on them. You've got your toilets. And like I say, this is where the beaches start, just here. You get all your blow up and rubber rings and your buckets for your sand castles, deck chairs just here. But you do know when it's summer because the lifeguard has got his chair out and I've just spotted it there. It's in position. Look at that, eh? Got the little cove this side and then over this side, of course, it's a lot bigger. Busy, innit, eh? I'll tell you what's good about Torrevieja and a lot of this Costa Blanca coast. Unlike the other place we were last week, down in Almira, we get proper sand. Nice, clean sand, no stones. I'll tell you what, you need to cool off today because it is very, very hot and it's only morning time. Just on the corner here, you've got this other big Italian restaurant and that is really nice inside as well. Yeah, big open area inside. And we've got the spices bit in now. We've done a video of that place, quite a nice little restaurant. You get the kind of Swedish food in the daytime and then it converts into street food, Indian at night. So yeah, this is June. In July, you'll have to get here a crack of dawn to get your space. And as you go down further, of course, you're still on Playa de Cura Beach, the last far corner. And then when you get round the other side, you'll be walking up towards Playa Los Locos. Of course, here's another beach that's really nice as well. Hello. Tapas Barut there, tapas restaurant, shisha, takeaway as well, beer. So yeah, and it's open as well. It's a little bit hot, be taking your dogs out. I thought I was in Benidorm for a minute, flying down here with a scooter. Like I say, it's all changing, isn't it? I mentioned the other day in the other video there, the old Benidorm mobility scooters got to be over 55. Otherwise you're going to end up with a hefty fine. And you've got to have insurance. And you're going to be breathalyzed. Yeah, that is Benidorm, of course. We don't get many mobility scooters here. I did notice we've got a bit of seaweed that's washed up just here. But it won't be there for long because they do clean the beaches regular and they'll be along there to scoop that up. As a lot of years know, I come along here nearly every day if I'm not out doing my videos in different areas, of course. And it's mixture, it's the same kind of people in the same position. We've got the man there with his dog with his music blaring, but then we've got here your usual meet up, the old card table. Yeah. So this is what you do in Spain, the Spanish life. And then up the far end, of course, we'll be back with the old petankas and the exercise. It's like deja vu, isn't it, eh? But just take a look at this. Look at these umbrellas, eh? Like I say, in a few weeks, they'll be queuing up for a space to get on this beach. It's already Ramo. And coming up to this part where you've got the other like Italian restaurants, there's a few along here. Italian pizza restaurants, pasta, whatever you want really. And then you've got your Mediterranean restaurants. And also we've got a lovely tapas bar where you can get good deals with the tapas and your beer, which I've mentioned before, which is just here as well. So this is it, Lizoran, and yeah, get lovely tapas, and you get all kinds of deals going on. You get a couple of pints or a couple of canyons with your tapas. One of the deals there we go, free tapas, 2 canyons, which is small beer, €12.90. Of course, they do all kind of other foods as well. You don't have to have deals, and you've got the pizza deals, got a selective menu as well. Here we go. Lizoran is part of a chain, at a very reasonable price, and you can sit just there and watch the world go by. It's one of my favourite little places here, especially if you want a nice bit of tapas. Good selection inside. So that is the video this morning. Playa de Cura Beach, Torrevieja City. A nice little walk around showing you all these tapas bars and restaurants. And as you can see, it's absolutely buzzing. Insight, what it's like. And if you do want to come and live the dream in Spain, you can. Just check out the videos at the end. And you don't need loads of money, as is explained in the video. And it's hasta luego.